Hi, my name is Eugene. I am the head of the EasyLogon project, and today I'll show you how to configure the QR code sign-in widget for your website. First, open EasyLogon Developer Console at easylogon.paxdev.studio and sign in with your account. If you don't have an account yet, click Get Started at the top right. On your profile page, click the Get Widget Code button in the Domain section to open the widget constructor. Here at the top, you can see a preview of how it will look on your website. You can change the widget type to find one that suits your site best. Next step is to bind your login and password fields to the widget via CSS selectors. The CSS selector is a string which defines a particular UI element on your web page. In this tutorial, we will walk through obtaining CSS selectors for Facebook. First, install the Copy CSS Selector extension into your web browser to simplify the process. A link to the extension will be in the description below. Open a new tab and go to facebook.com. If necessary, sign out of your account to see the sign-in page. Right-click on the login field and click Copy CSS Selector in the context menu. And paste the copied string into login field CSS selector on EasyLogon widget constructor. Now do the same with the password field and sign in button. Make sure that at least the login and password fields selectors include word input. The CSS selector for the sign in button seems a bit off. Part of the selector looks like it's been auto-generated. Let's test it before proceeding. Let's go back to the website tab and refresh it. Now press F12 and click Open DevTools if prompted. Go to the Console tab and paste the script code provided in the description below. Now we are prompted to choose which selector we want to test. Let's go from 1 to 3. Now paste the login field selector into the prompt and press Enter. As you can see, with our success result, that selector is valid and pointing at the correct element of the web page. Let's do the same for the rest of selectors. It seems that sign in button was not clicked, meaning that the selector is invalid. Let's right click on the button and choose Inspect in the context menu. The hashtag value in the selector refers to the element ID, but as you can see, it's now different. So the element ID is not reliable for our goal. Let's see what we can use instead. The button has an attribute type with the value of submit. In most cases, such elements are unique on the page, so that should do the trick. Let's replace the button selector with button square brackets type equals submit. Square brackets are used to select an element with an exact attribute and value. Let's reload the page and check again. As you can see, the button was clicked, so this is what we need. Replace the old selector with a new one in the widget constructor panel. That's it. The last step is to click copy on the widget code section and paste it into the HTML code of your authentication page. For more information, you can visit easylogon.foxdev.studio/integration. If you have any problem with the steps above, feel free to contact our support at support@foxdev.studio. Thank you for watching.